Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, how are you doing? I hope you're doing great. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Resty. I'm from 6D English Educations, and today I would like to present my mini research. It's about teaching student English speaking skill through Erignam podcast videos. So just let's check this out. The reason why I'm choosing this topic is because I see that this day there are so many students who can't speak English very well with correct pronunciation. So I thought if these podcast videos could help them to solving their problem or to improving their speaking skill. The research problem of this topic is how Erignam podcast video could help to teaching a student English speaking skill. So first, I will explain you what is speaking and podcast is. Speaking is one of the skills that we have to study when we learn about language. And according to Tarigan 1990, he stated that speaking is gotten by a student preceded by listening skill. After getting language input, students are able to mastering their speaking skill. So, speaking is the way to express our idea or feelings to one another. Meanwhile, according to David Noonan in 1993, he in the language teaching methodology, he said that speaking is the single most important aspect of learning second or foreign language. And success is measured in terms of the ability to carry out the conversations with the language. Next, about podcasts. Podcasts are episode program that available on the internet. Podcasts are usually recorded original audio or video recording, but it is also can be recording of television broadcasts or radio programs or TV show or lectures or other programs. Another thing about podcasts is many people said that podcast is just like radio, but podcasts have many choices when we talk about the programs. The similarity of podcasts and radio is podcasts are generally in the form of audio and that are listened to as if you are listening to the radio. Although nowadays there are many podcast video which is popular. Another similarity of the radio is when you listen to radio, you have to choose whether you want to listen to station A or B. It's just like podcasts. When we want to listen podcasts, we have to choose who we want to listen and which topic is. The difference between podcast and radio is that podcast is recording. Usually there are no advertisement, there are no prolonged intermittent songs, and we can choose what topic to listen to. We don't need to follow this schedule. There are some podcast topics such as art, business, games, comedy, educations, and there are still many more. Many American people like to listen podcasts about TV show series that are popular, such as Walking Dead or Lost, or podcasts about games such as Clash of Clans or Minecraft and other popular games. Podcasts have so many benefits. such as alternative choice of radio and television, uh, has variety of information and knowledge. It's trained brain stimulation, easy to listen everywhere and anytime. So the method that I use in this mini research is qualitative, which is I use interview. In this mini research, I am using podcast video of Eric Nam, uh, which is we can easily find it on youtube.com, and I'm choosing one of his video about interviewing one of the artists like Agnes Monica. It's just for your information for you who don't know who Eric Nam is. Eric Nam is an American singer, songwriter, and television host of Korean descent. The reason why I'm choosing Eric Nam videos is because Eric Nam podcast video called K-pop debug show is having casual style. Or it's like concept of friendly conversation. So I thought that it would help students to enjoy the show. So here's the step. First, before I order the student to watch the video, I ask them several questions. It's like basic questions. Hello, good morning.
Morning.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Alright, before we watch the video, can I ask you some questions?
Yes.
Okay, cool. What is your name?
My name is Faradila.
Can you spell it?
F-R-A-D-E-L-R.
Can you louder, please? What do you usually do in your free time?
Watch movie.
Anything else?
Rib.
Nothing. What is your favorite food?
Chicken.
Chicken. What is your favorite drink?
Movie.
Okay, what is your favorite drink? Drink? What is your favorite drink?
Juice.
Juice? What kind of juice?
Strawberry.
Strawberry. What is the last music that you listen to?
John Legend.
John Legend. What is the most subject you like at school?
Semua. Anything.
What is the most subject you hate at school?
Tidak ada.
Do you ever listen or watch the podcast video before?
What?
Do you ever listen or watch to podcast video before?
Belum.
Are you sure?
Yes.
What kind? Okay, I'm sorry. How do you feel right now?
Good.
Are you nervous or something like that?
No.
How do you think about studying English?
Little difficult.
Okay, thank you. After this, I will interview you again after you watch the videos. Thank you. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you doing?
I'm fine.
Alright. Before we watch the videos, can I ask you some questions?
Yes.
Okay, cool. What is your name?
My name is Siva.
Can you spell it?
Z-U-L-F-A.
Okay, how old are you?
17.
How do you usually do in your free time? What do you usually do in your free time? Sorry.
My hobby badminton.
What is your favorite food?
Noodle.
Noodle. What is your favorite drink?
Iced tea.
What is the last music that you listen to?
Indian song.
What is the most subject you like at school?
Seni.
What is the most subject you hate at school?
MTK.
Do you ever listen or watch the podcast video before?
Yes.
What kind or genre it is?
Horror.
Is it in English or not?
Indonesian.
Okay. Okay. How do you feel right now?
Nervous.
Okay. Cool. How do you think about study English? it is hard or difficult or fun? Menurutmu belajar bahasa Inggris gimana?
Keren sih, keren.
Keren. Okay, cool. Now I will order you to watch the podcast video, and after that I will interview you again. After that, I analyzed their English skill, and I thought that from the interview, I found that student English speaking skill is categorized as bad. They are doing many mistakes when answer the question. For example, their pronunciations while answering the question isn't correct, and at some questions they don't understand the meaning, so I have to translate it first in Indonesian. Sometimes when they're answering the question, it takes time for them to think, and when they're answering question, they're shy because they're afraid of getting wronged. After I order them to watch the videos, my expectation is after they watch the videos, the podcast videos that I gave them, the student speaking ability, speaking skill will improving or getting better, especially on their pronunciations. Moreover, from the video podcast that I gave them, I hope that they learn how to do some conversations with other in English, how to actually asking or answering question from or with each other.
You're just gonna get it out there. No, so I think if I'm not mistaken, this is what my mom told me earlier, like back in the day.
Yeah.
When I was I think 4 or 5 years old.
Yeah.
I've always loved singing, acting, dancing, and all that. And of course, my mom was like, "Oh, you know what? Let's just put her," and kind of like I think Bineka, Tunggal, Ika. So that slogan means unity or being united and diversity.
Okay, that's amazing.
And that's what my upbringing was
That's
all
great.
about,
Yeah.
and that just kind of becomes a part of me. But of course, I can't help but what was celebrated.
Right. It's who are you as a person? That was celebrated.
Exactly.
Which is
So,
great, which is
so
amazing.
if they say, "Hey, congratulations for the award," they're gonna say, "Oh, congratulations for the award." But if for example, if I show the highest level of integrity and work ethic, then they're gonna be like, I'm proud of you.
You deserve it.
You deserve it.
Right.
So I think growing up, because those are the things that are being celebrated. I feel like I'm proud of myself because of that, not
Yeah.
because of the fame or the awards.
Right. That's great. That's great because I
Yeah.
feel like in that case, there's not a lot of people.
Yeah.
I mean, there are. I'm sure.
Yeah,
plenty.
and they're not like yes sir, yes ma'am type of people too.
Right.
So they will let me know if all of a sudden I went on the album telling me anything.
That's good.
Yeah,
You need those
which is
people.
good. I love that.
Right.
I love that.
So let's fast forward a little bit. So then you grew up acting. You were doing music. You were doing the soundtrack.
Then I asked them some question again and asked their opinion about the podcast video that they watched before, so I could know whether they enjoying it or not. Okay, after you watch the podcast video, what do you think learning English with podcast video?
I think it's interesting, good, and fun. And the videos can help me to learn vocabulary.
Okay, good. Now, can you tell me a little bit about what is being talking in this podcast video?
Sorry.
Okay. Can you tell me a little bit what is this podcast video tells us about?
The podcast thought of Agnes Mo struggle in her career and hear childhood
Childhood.
story.
Okay. Now, after you see the video, do you think English is hard to study?
It's not really hard, but it's fun.
Mm, do you think this video really help you to improving your English skill?
Yes, this videos podcast can help me to my pros proper proper.
Help you to learn English well,
Yes,
especially in speaking, yeah? Okay. Mm, how do you think the host is bringing up the show?
the host
Yeah, Eric Nam, how do you think?
the hosts were funny and fun, and the question can
Question?
question
Yes.
question come to my attention.
What? Come to?
My attention.
Okay. I will ask you the same question before. What do you usually do in your free time?
Free time. My free time. I like sport, cooking, and watch movie.
What? Okay. What is your favorite food?
Vegetables.
What is your favorite drink?
Strawberry juice.
Okay, good. Now, how do you feel right now after you see the videos and you study about English?
I feel it's good. It's happy. Like that.
Okay. Thank you for your time. Have a nice day.
Yes, sure.
So you already watched the video that I gave you before, like a podcast of Eric Nam. Now I want to ask you some questions. What do you think of learning English with podcast video?
Yeah, it's fun and unique.
Um, can you tell me a little bit about what is this podcast tells about?
It's tell about Agnes' more experience of life and her attitude.
Okay. How do you think the host is bringing the show?
Enjoy and fun.
Really? Mm, now, after you see the videos, do you think English is hard?
I think it's not really difficult.
Yeah, but sometimes it's difficult, right? Do you think this video help you to improve your English skill?
Yes.
Yes. What is the difficulty that you found during this lesson?
When they talk fast, I understand them.
Saat dia bicara itu ya, terlalu cepat, kamu nggak bisa tahu. Okay, I think that's all. After this, I want you to read some word. It's related to the video that you watched before, and I want you to read it with correct pronunciation. Okay?
Okay.
Moreover, I ordered them to read some word that I already prepared before. This word is related to the podcast video that they already watched. So if there is some progression, they will understand how to spell it. I mean, how to speak it in correct pronunciations. Okay, next, I want you to read the word that I give you. Start now. Now.
Guess. Hopefully. Represent. Standard. Embrace. Decision. North. North. Umpire. Real.
And I want you to read their names.
Sally Greensmith. Tina Turner. Elton John.
Okay, thank you. I want you to read this. Please write it with loud and correct pronunciations. Start.
Guess. Hopefully. Represented. Standard. Embrace. Decision. North. Vampire, Royal, Sally Greensmith, Tina Turner, Elton John.
After some steps that I had done, I found that student English speaking skill is having some progressions. It's better than before, whether in their pronunciations or how they communicated or answering the question that I give. And we could see the difference already improving in the video before and watch it. Before they watch the podcast and after they watch it. Moreover, I noticed that student vocabulary is improving as well. It could be seen when they read the word that I gave them before. They're doing it well. I mean, they speak it, they pronounce it well with correctly. The result of this study show that teaching and learning speaking English through podcast video of Eric Nam is help the student to improve their vocabulary mastery and make them more excited joining the lesson. And the use of podcast video to teach speaking skill is also helpful for the students' pronunciations. Moreover, I think that teaching student with Eric Nam podcast video is really help student to learn how to communicate with each other. I mean, in English and how to respond them in a great manner. And of course, it can give them a picture in their mind that how the conversation is actually flows. So I think that's all I can say. Thank you for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Have a nice day.